Peace, Black Cloud family. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Allah. And y'all see who I got in the building. 7 hours later, Super Mama, True in the building. Mama Oracle is in the building. No holds barred. Y'all got questions, y'all got comments, whatever it is, come on in and hear the real deal. So
Yes.
without any further ado, it
What?
becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce the some, present the others, and welcome back in effect, Mama Ora Cal in the field.
You just so extra all the time.
Extra, extra. Read
Yeah.
all about it.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? He got me back in the building. Talk my shit to
Yeah.
y'all. I don't know what y'all want to hear today, but I'm just gonna let spirit go ahead and guide me. Got my moon rock vape.
Got the vapors.
Yes. This was a birthday present. I had a real bougie birthday. Went out to this little fancy place. You gotta have a reservation and pulled up in a Benz and got a $2,000 watch. And I was like, oh, all this for me. So sweet. So, just been enjoying the love of this year that's been happening. You feel me?
That's it. People popping up
Hey,
already. Look, there
hey,
it go, there it go, there it
what's
go.
up? Peace. How you doing? Yeah, I had to. Y'all know how I do. I be all over the place, honey. Trying to make shit happen.
So tell me what's on
Uh,
your mind. What's the word in the neighborhood?
and
You know what I'm
on
saying?
some real for real, I feel like we need to start at the base. I'm saying, start at the basics
Right.
of definition and what is what. You know what I mean? And just as
Break it
humans
down.
in general, like we always just like shit be fucked up because people just jump into shit. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, friendships, partnerships, like you just don't nobody establishes a what they call it, a rapport. Nobody establishes what stuff means and get deep into how I feel about this, you feel about that, how we gonna resolve that. What do that mean? So I think that's kind of where we need to start as a people with trying to get things in order. Define. I mean, that's how you learn color, shapes, numbers, and language. They teach you with the picture and a word, and you say it. Then that's what it is. Subconsciously ingrained in your brain. So we have to start doing that type of stuff with each other. Everybody, man, it's going. Everybody with their sensitiveness and insensitivity, and oh well, I feel like this and I feel like that. Well, fuck how you feel. Feel helping you level up. You know what I'm saying? Holding on to these feelings, helping you interact with other people. No, not really. So as a species, we have to do better with our communication and our basic human traits. I don't even know what to call the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not from here, so I just come here a lot. So I still be confused with how things supposed to go.
I'm not from here. I just come here a lot. That's what I'm talking about. That's a shirt right there.
What? I'm not from here.
I'm
I
not.
just come here a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, look, don't nobody take my shit. I gotta hurry up and get on it for somebody try to take it
Yeah,
because you know how niggas do.
they'll be on it tomorrow, boy. That'll be a hashtag.
Good.
Like,
Faster than
shit.
Kobe was on them shirts. Goddamn it, they
Ooh.
gon' they gonna be on it.
Them shirts was out, boy. They ain't
And
asked no
shit.
permission for Nia. They don't even know if he
Oh,
was
man,
dead
people
yet. Them
so
shirts was out.
salty about that shit, man. Like, hi, I understand that. You know, I cried for Michael Jackson. You feel me? And Aaliyah. You know, but like once you know that some shit is suspect, like okay, observe, sit, and then move on. You know what I'm saying? Like your it's not this shit is not even relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know that shit be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But do you gotta be sad about the shit? No, because you wasting your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them basic particles that people really that's how I know these so-called spiritual people is not alchemists. They not learning about how to mix the chemicals together to make that. They just trying to, oh well, if you just think and if you just do, nah, you gotta get all the way down to the core of yourself. You feel me? Learn what you are as a human, period. A bundle of fucking dirt with water and electricity flowing through that shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole science experiment with hormones that control your behavior, control your learning, control your wake and sleep cycle. You know what I'm saying? That's the real magic and the science of everything. Learning about how these chemicals combusting inside your body to make you act and create the visual that's projected out. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's deeper than a lot of people like to think, and that shit I don't like that. You know, like why you don't think deep into shit because it make your head hurt? The fuck is you saying? Nigga, going to work make your head hurt, but you still do that? Sucking dick make your neck and your head hurt if it's you know what I'm saying? Like just do the shit. It's necessary. That's the question I be wanting to ask people, like why you don't want to be smart? Why you don't want the knowledge? You know? As soon as I found out and I realized shit is not what I think it is, I start digging, digging, digging. I didn't care if I got lost in the fucking abyss. So what? I'm gonna come out on the other side. And I did with a motherfucking message. You feel me? For myself before I got it for anybody else. So, that's the point is to learn and on, going into things with an open mind and knowing that it's a lesson at the end of the day and not a loss. I think a lot of people they scared of failure and scared of death and loss, and I've been around death and loss my whole life. Family owned mortuaries and cemetery right across the street from my grandma's house. Like, I'm talking about, why is a cemetery right here? Constantly asking questions about dead people and going to funerals all the time because that's the family business. And, so it's definitely interesting to see everybody perspectives on it, but it's not a scary thing because that's the only thing that's guaranteed to everybody is death, destruction. We don't know when it's gonna happen. We just know that's the only thing we owed in this life is death. So why is this such a sad thing? Hell no. A lot of motherfuckers really want to die for real. They just don't got the courage to kill themselves, or don't got they not they rather rather suffer than make they pain they pleasure that way. You know what I'm saying? By suffering internally. you know So I got tired of fucking suffering. Why am I feeling bad all the time? Feeling sorry for other people, feeling sorry for myself, feeling sorry about that, feeling sorry about that. Life started getting real sorry the more sorry I was. But the more I stopped being scared of not feeling the shit, if that makes sense, the more I got used to being numb to the bullshit, the easier life got. And the more I could just really not give a fuck about what I don't want to give a fuck about. I'm not gonna let some shits like, oh my God, it used to kill me just forever. Like people call you names, and like I told y'all, my mom, she always have something, you know what I'm saying? She always brings it back for me. So she used to always give me that sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words don't hurt. So I never really, okay, y'all can talk shit all day. I got mad one time. We was, get the joning back and forth with kids in school and somebody talk about somebody's mother. I got mad one time. I went home and told my mother. My mother was like, I don't give a fuck about them snotty nose ass kids talking shit about me. I'm grown, And ever since then, I was just like, saying, why that always shit ain't bothering me. Now if a motherfucker come touch me, that's a whole nother story. You feel me? But what is somebody words gonna do to you? Nothing. What their opinion doing for you? Nothing. I just be rambling. You know what I'm saying? Like you just be letting me ramble too. Just get the going about shit. It don't stop.
They here for you. You see them? They filling up. They here. They here. They look. 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 Look.
I
Look.
can't see nothing. I don't
Let
see
me
where
show you.
they at.
Let me show you that.
He's so crazy.
Like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
They in here.
yeah. They in here. They ain't paying me no attention. Okay, they like, I'm. You see
Saying,
that?
you know,
They up in. Let it flow. You said you gonna let spirit go. Let spirit go. Don't be trying to put a cap on it.
you
No
right, you
cap.
right. Hold on, let me hit my
Yeah.
okay, Snooker. It's all right. It's okay, Snooker Dooker. Yeah, I got
Look at
mommy
my
mode.
man here. Right. Everything. Multitask. We ain't built like that, man. We just, hey, we could do one thing real good at a time. One thing.
Right, that's the damn problem. We can do more than one thing at a time, sir.
Well,
You
that's
feel
good. I mean, that's the
me?
compliment. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's the compliment. We
Go.
y'all need us to focus on one thing. Focus on that. Then go to
Yeah,
the
we
next.
need
Then
to
go to the
focus on
next. Then
ourselves.
go to the next. Then go to the next. Then go to the next. Yeah, you don't want us to be in the middle. Like, what the fuck else you want me to do? I need you to focus. I need you to focus. You understand? That's why y'all made lists and shit. Like, hey, take this list. This all the stuff I want you to do.
Hell yeah, my dumb
Yeah,
ass make a list and still forget some shit on there. How the fuck I got a list and then still forget? Dang. Hell yeah, man. I just want to see like, okay, so I feel like I'm here to change things, of course. I'm here to shake shit up, to learn the law and then make my own. You know what I'm saying? Because like nothing is really set in stone. The only thing that's constant is change. So if I see things like, okay, you know how everybody, we all here doing the same thing, right? We living, we existing. We just doing it different ways, and that's our perception. So there's 8 billion perceptions on Earth. So you can create whatever kind of mode of thinking that you want. So if I'm one of them people, right? Like my goals in life is to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it don't be no motherfucking problems. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds kind of impossible, but not if you make the things that you need to do, the things that you want to do, and the things that you want to do, things that you need to do. Making them wants and needs the same thing. That way you can always be moving forward and don't have to get stuck on that. Oh well, I want chocolate cake, but I know that chocolate makes you know what? I tell myself chocolate is a natural antidepressant, and obviously I'm eating it because a nigga sad, So I'm gonna eat this chocolate cake and I'm gonna be good. It's just gonna go to my ass and I'll be all right. Simple as that. That's how I make my reality great by just I convince myself that it's all good. I convince myself that it's nothing that really can just stop me except for me. Like how I nobody can touch me unless I let them touch me. Nobody can get close to me unless I let them get close to me. Can't nobody influence me unless I accept the idea that they're projecting onto me. And that's true for everybody. We all have the power to be fucking great. Like, and that's just period. It's no reason for you not to feel that way, And there is reasons. Lord, don't let motherfuckers be like, well, my mom did this and I had this kind of experience growing up. And yeah, all that shit stopped you then, but it's stopping you now because you keep holding on to it. It's like an anchor rooting you in that one spot. That's what trauma do. Trauma halts your growth. Trauma stops you. It puts a wall up right there. Bow. You can't go nowhere past it because you can't see past that hurt, past that pain, past that anger, past that whatever emotion you decided to block yourself up with. You know, we have to start letting that shit go, man, in order to achieve new heights and grab new things, and that shit sound cold blooded, like, oh, fuck this and fuck that. Like, yeah. I mean, what else you gonna do? You gonna keep holding on to that shit and let it keep hurting you and let it keep bothering you? Why you want it to bother you? Oh, you don't want it to bother you, but you still letting it. So what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, if you don't know why you're doing something, then why are you doing it? Sounds a bit childish if you ask me. Sounds like we don't have a plan. We're just doing shit just to be doing shit. Like, no, the magic is in your intentions, right? So that means anytime you think something, you do something, you say something, you move something, it's a purpose behind it. And people that study people and people that analyze people, they be like, oh, you looking too deep into what I'm doing. No, I'm just asking why. Like, why do you shake your leg 6 times every 30 minutes? Why do you cough 3 times and look to the left when you talking about McDonald's? Like weird shit. I'm paying attention because I'm like, why? Why did you say that? If we talking about this, why'd you say it like that instead of saying it like that? And people have to start asking themselves these questions like, why did I do that? Why am I thinking this? Why am I feeling like this? Then listen to the answers. Then when the answers come, then you ask them answer some questions. Like, well, who told me that? And how I start feeling like this and how I start feeling like that. You gotta logic your way out of your feelings and start being intentional with what you really put in your focus and paying your attention into. If everything about currency, attention is currency. Like, for real. That's why you have to pay it. So you got to pay, first of all, find out what kind of attentions you got going on. Because I know I got a lot of attentions to filter through. And then start putting shit into place, putting shit in order for yourself to bring yourself that inner peace. Guide yourself. Don't keep letting people guide you, especially if you one of them people that feel like people ain't shit. Oh, earth some bullshit. I'm sick of this realm. All them type people, because I was one of them people too, and I still slip into that from time to time because I get fed up with shit. But I realize it's all part of the journey. But whatever, I'm going to feel how I feel. But anytime I feel anything, I'm always thinking about why I'm feeling and feeling about what I'm thinking and paying attention to what it is that's going on when I'm this and when I'm that. That way, if somebody asks me a question about me and my behavior, or somebody asks me a question about me and my thoughts, I can hold an intellectual conversation with you about what's going on inside me, and then we can come to understanding. Because if you're not able to do that, then there's going to be arguments and there's going to be problems. And that's, to me, that's why relationships fail. That's why businesses fail. That's why a whole bunch of shit fail, because people let they feelings block their logic up. They logic make their words happen, and their words is not making sense because they blocked up in their feelings. It's like a whole chain reaction of trauma that brings on the drama. And we can stop that shit if you go to where shit start hurting you and reclaim your power over that situation. Whatever you got to tell yourself to make you feel better about that shit. Eventually the real answer will come to you, unless you just gonna sit and take the time to examine, which, so everybody don't have time to just study themselves. I sit home all day and talk shit on Facebook and make money. So I don't have nothing but time to think about this and that. But journaling works great. And when it comes to your thoughts and paying attention to them and seeing what's going on, at the end of the day, just dump your mind, so you don't keep blocking up shit that's already blocked up from when you first had got blocked up. Gotta let that shit out. Create. Peace, peace. Yes. Just trying to give y'all some nuggets. You feel me? Not the spicy kind, but not the ones from Wendy's though. You know.
Not the Wendy's Nuggets. What if they want that?
Yeah.
That's that shit they like. They like, yo, I came here for the Wendy's Nuggets. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, y'all ain't got no more. Y'all ain't got no more Popeyes chicken sandwiches neither.
Oh
Oh
man,
man.
listen, I finally
Alright,
had
man.
one of them joints, right? And
Alright,
then
man.
this one was so crazy because I'm one of them people, right? I'm gonna wait until the hype all the way slow down before I try shit or go see. Like, it's movies I probably haven't seen that's 2-3 years old, and I still haven't seen it. Because it was too much hype over it. People talking too much about it. Like, sometimes the masses, the imbecile, and everybody's just a asses. So I finally tried the chicken sandwich, right? And so I got two of them joints. I got the regular and the spicy because I was like, I can't just try one and not the other one. So then my receipt, the total came up to 11.11 on my receipt, and I said, "Oh, these joints better be good." And they was okay, but it wasn't. I don't know. It be once again too much hype over some mediocre ass shit. Okay. Congratulations, y'all got crispy chicken between some buns and a pickle, you know. But
And pickle. No cheese, no nuts.
oh, I mean, I'm good on the no cheese. Like, it's just a regular. They could have put some extra pickles on that joint. I don't know. They want to be special, but
They put some crack in the chicken.
that's what they said. But I ain't get sick, so it's just a conspiracy.
Pork, chicken. Yeah, that's what they should have just been playing. That'd have been good. Pork, chicken. See, look,
Yeah.
they here for you. They here. They don't even come see me no more. They used to when I started. You know what I'm saying? They used to come check me out. They don't come see me no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it though.
Okay. So
I
that's
ain't worried about it though.
that's all right.
Yeah,
You got the right one there for you. Okay. If they want to
yeah.
come see me, they come see me all they want. Talk their damn heads off. That's all I be wanting to do anyway. Talk shit all day.
That's
Well, what
it.
about this? Look at that. Look at this. What about that? you know, I just be trying not to, because you can never give all the whole code away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I mean, even if I did give the whole secret recipe, which I really do low key, People still not gonna see it as that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh, she just easier said than done. Like, no, just do it. You know what I'm saying? We said it one time, and now just try something. Make a step, any step. I don't know. People. I have this conversation with real life people all the time. Like that people make life so much harder than it have to be. You know, and because of your trauma. And that's what people don't understand. Your pain and your hurt is supposed to propel you forward, not hold you back. But you let it hold you back by clinging on to it as an excuse for your behavior, as an excuse for your line of thoughts. Everybody trying to excuse themselves. No, face yourself. Stop trying to push that shit to the back.
Tell them that one more time. So they don't miss it.
They need
Leave
to
that. Say
face
that again.
themselves and stop pushing themselves to the back. That's why everybody else around you push you to the back and put you second. Because you putting yourself last. So that show them how to treat you. Feel what I'm saying? When you're not taking care of yourself, when you're not speaking up, motherfuckers speak over you. When you're not standing up, motherfuckers stand over you. Feel what I'm saying? So you give your power away by not embracing what makes you you. Oh, well, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Fuck they feelings. Your feelings hurt. Shit, express that shit and heal them. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know as adults that when you say some shit out loud and you hear yourself say that shit, it start making your brain analyze the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you see your thoughts on paper, you're gonna start analyzing the shit. And that's the point. You know, in order to make a visualization manifest, you have to put some action to make it real. You feel me? You gotta combine all the elements together, the thought, the speech, and the action. Everybody just say, oh, think positive thoughts. No, you got to think positive thoughts. You got to speak positive words and you got to take positive action if you want positive to happen. It ain't just going to come out because you talking about that shit. Don't I give a fuck what you talking about until after you dead or if you rich, even more so if you rich and dead. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Damn.
I'm telling you, it be so shallow, it's deep. But nobody wants to go there. Why? You go there about everything else or for everybody else. Why not go there for yourself? Shit. Start asking yourself these questions. Start speaking up. Stop wondering inside your head about why that motherfucker said that. If you hear some shit in your head that say, I wonder why that motherfucker, just ask they ass, why did you say that? Why you feel like that? You know what I'm saying? That way you can start what's real instead of going on what you feel about shit. Because your feelings ain't always helping you. You know what I'm saying? And that's for all them empaths out there. Nigga, empathy mean putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. It do not mean turning yourself into that person and making decisions from their point of view. No, you putting their pain on you and showing how you would act if you was in that situation. That's totally different than feeling how they feel in their situation. Feel what I'm saying? Like you see a homeless person on the street and you feel bad for them. Maybe they don't feel bad for themselves. Maybe you're just the one feeling bad. you know, but people don't think like that. And that's the thinking that's going to change shit. Thinking about you, instead of thinking about everybody else. Oh, what they feeling, how they feeling. No, how are you feeling? Are you okay? You need a hug? You hungry? You know what I'm saying? You need a rest. You need some money. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself these things and then solve your problems first before you start trying to solve problems for somebody else in the name of empaths and light workers and want to save the world and all that. You save the world by saving yourself because we create this world together and individually, you know? So, but the individually part makes the everything come together. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. That's just how it be coming to me. So I hope y'all catching it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that, you know, in order for there to be two, it gotta be one first. In order for it to be one, it gotta be nothing first. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta start bringing ourselves up out of this trying to save everybody else before putting your oxygen mask on. You know, worrying about another motherfucker before you start worrying about you. Like that's what got the world fucked up now. And you could use whatever history story, the slave story, the old oppression story. Okay, they worried about what the fuck we doing, and then all in our business. Now we can't even live how we want to. Then got trapped up in this fucking system of codes and intimidation and lies because we letting they ass in our business. You know, I don't. It just be too much sometimes. Like I don't understand why I gotta work and pay bills when I mean, who own this motherfucking planet? Let me talk to them. That's always my shit because it be so real. Because if we ain't have to worry about this type of shit, then I think the world would be so much better if people didn't have to worry about nothing but they fucking self and they own survival. You know what I'm saying? You and your family. The TV and the radio and the internet, like it's good when it's knowledge that's being spread, but it's used as a weapon when agendas are being spread. You know what I'm saying? And we so brainwashed now that we can't tell what's knowledge and what's a distraction, you know? But when you come back inside yourself, you can see the truth. You can see what's really going on. You can see what's helping you and what's hurting you. But you got to be able and open to admit that you're hurting. You know what I'm saying? You got to be open and able to admit that you need help. That way you can start addressing these thoughts and these feelings and putting them in the right place to get the right answers. You know? I think I need to charge my thing. I don't know how to charge this joint, though. It don't even have
Right?
no
Charge it up. Don't have to charge it up.
right
You know what I'm
batteries.
saying?
Yeah, man.
Just letting you see these comments and stuff. Because the family is listening to you. They just tuned in to hear what you got to say. Understand?
Yep.
I was just talking for like an
Right
hour,
here.
so they was
You said
they ain't
what?
talking to me. I said I was just talking for an hour, so they ain't talking to me. They talking to
Oh,
you.
they ain't fucking with you today, huh? Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah, they
anybody got
like
some
nah.
questions, some point of view, some anything, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can talk to me. Let me know something, because I'll just talk all day, talk y'all heads off about how y'all need to go and kill all them people that you don't like in your brain, and then cry and then ask yourself why you felt like you wanted to kill them. You know, like crazy shit. Because my ass be thrown off trying to figure shit out. You know, fuck it, that's some shit I had to do too. Like examine shit. Like, are you a bad person if you support other people killing? You know what I'm saying? If I don't want killers, should I kill the killer? Don't that make me a killer? You know what I'm saying? That's type of shit I had to ask myself to get to the truth. You know, like people be like ask themselves a question and then don't listen to the answer because what they heard they ain't like, but that's inside you, you know. And I guess that's why a lot of people don't like themselves because they don't like that dark side of themselves. They don't like that evil, sneaky, whatever type person that you know that they are for real, but try to hide because they want to be seen as this or that type of person, but manifest low key in different aspects of their life, you know, and think don't nobody know, but everybody can see that you're an asshole right here, you
Hmm.
know.
Okay.
Right. Like you don't see that. So yes you do, motherfucker.
That's why she gonna be on here every week. So if y'all don't get it this week, I better tell somebody to show up next week.
This,
She
my
she gonna be on here
goodness.
until y'all got to tune into her own show. She over here. This practice for her, so it's
Right.
good.
See
It's
what
good.
look, see how deep I can take the people.
That's it.
See if they ready, god damn it. Cause baby, it be a lot of stuff I be wanting to talk about and touch on that's real taboo. And that's really why I haven't really just started all the way up talking about the so-called black community problems, since that's what we calling ourselves and how we want to identify. Well, I ain't gonna say we because I'm past all that struggle and strife. Like, nah, I grew up bougie, honey. I don't know about y'all. Man. I went to private schools and all that, so I understand the hood life and having to struggle because these decisions made and that decisions made. But we don't gotta glorify certain type of struggles. Like that struggle love shit. That shit ain't where it's at. All that, oh, my ride on that, nigga. You better get your shit together. Fuck you talking about. We could be friends while we getting our shit together, and then come together once you got money, you got a house, I got money, I got a house. These kids taken care of, then we can okay. you know, all that struggling together. Boy, I know from personal experience, two broke motherfuckers in one house cause a lot of fucking problems. Financial problems is the number one cause of and that shit ghetto and I'm tired of it. Not finna do that shit no more. All that we gotta struggle together. No, we don't. When people I like it's a lot of grown motherfuckers, but it's not a lot of adults out here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people that understand that you have to save yourself. That's how you know how to save everybody else. You trying to save other people while you still struggling in the water, like you're gonna drown. Like you can't save somebody else and not be have your footing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, you got to be able to tread water. You got to know how to put your mask on. You got to know how to make sure your parachute deployed. You know, like can't do shit without a plan. All that go with the flow shit. Look, even the flow got a plan. you know Niggas, now niggas, but women, our periods ain't just all crazy. They go on a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a cycle. So you got to put yourself on one too in order to blend in with the universal one. I know this little vaping hitting
You got the vapors over there.
serious, huh?
That vape pen giving you the vapors. She
Okay.
got the vapors.
It's got some. I don't know. It's serious though. It's real out here.
Serious though.
Yeah, hell yeah. They need to go ahead and legalize the marijuana all the way across the board.
For real.
For real. Yes. I feel like they're going to though. And then psychedelics next, because that shit is the future. But they don't want, they start back in the, I don't know, 80s, 70s, 80s, they start scheduling certain drugs and because they were doing them LSD tests on people. And so a lot of people still think the shrooms and the ayahuasca and the LSD and all that stuff is like, oh my God, it's so taboo, you know. But like this military been testing it on people and it shows that it grows new brain neurons. That's something that was unheard of outside of, fetal development. So if a plant can make you grow more brain, like, then hell yeah, I'm gonna try that shit. You know, the weed a miniature psychedelic anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people when they get high, they start tripping or get paranoid because that brain start opening up. They start seeing them cobwebs and spiders in there. You get scared. But once you just can't be scared. That fear, man, fear is a motherfucker.
Talk about that fear.
Huh?
Break it down. Break it down.
Man, fear blocks your subconscious mind from operating as efficiently and effectively as it should in order to ensure the most I'm gonna just say for lack of a better word, for a more pleasurable living experience. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that, well, I am saying that, I mean, you kind of have all the answers, embedded in your DNA. But being scared of what you might have to do or how you might have to feel or where you might have to go, that type of fear will make you make irrational decisions and the outcome you like because you're not thinking properly because of how afraid you are of new or uncertain or dark or when you are the one who developed these beliefs about these things to make yourself scared about it, you know and so we have to start examining what we scared of. Why don't I want to be great? Why don't I want to feel for the hard work that I do? Or why don't I want to be recognized? Or and people try to act like they don't want love and admiration and all of that, but that's the whole point of even talking to or being around other people, is to get some type of validation or satisfaction from so that fear stops you from it just stops you from focusing on what you need to focus on. But you can also use the fear to help you though too, if you're not afraid of the feeling, you know, afraid of how being scared make you feel. Yeah, I think that's better. Like, it's not the fear. That's how that little, see, here it goes, shit be happening, that nothing to fear but fear itself type shit. That makes sense about, the feeling of being scared is what you're really scared of, but the fear itself can take you either way if you know how to use them chemicals. There we go, that adrenaline and norepinephrine and and adrenaline that's pumping. Use that for the best answer, and not the more convenient or the easy way out, because it don't never be the easy way. Never really long, it is long term, you know. And then that lazy shit kick in. Oh my god, I be procrastinating. I'll admit that shit. I was reading this book called Finish What You Start, and they talk about procrastinating and like how how you can productively procrastinate by planning. So that be my shit. Like, I plan for shit years and then be like, okay, I finally got it ready. But by then I done wasted all this time and Lord spent more money than I probably should have. And just to get some shit done that would have took me a week instead of 4 years to finish. So I'll be having to examine like what stops me from just doing or what stops me from just going, you know. And it really, to me, for me, it don't be that I'm scared to do anything. It just be like, what is the point? Really. That's why I have to think about shit so long. Like, what is the main objective of me completing this task? I make goals for myself because I want to do this and I want to do that, but why do I want it? You know, why do I want to have this or that? Where's my motivation coming from? And when I lose that, I have to remember that, It's just because I decided that's what I wanted to do. At the end of the day, it's a choice that I gave myself to make. So I'm either gonna make it and see what happened, or I'm not and see what happened. And then convincing myself after that it feels better on some really it feels better to complete things, and for real, it feel better to be able to say that I did that. You know what I'm saying? By myself, or I made that happen. Whether somebody believe me or not, it feels good to myself to say it out loud and know that it's true. To affirm those feelings in me that I'm great and can do anything because I know that I did that. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what helps me keep going and keep pushing when I don't want to, don't feel like it, get lazy, start procrastinating, be scared to try this because people done did that, or I let people do that. And then I don't want to feel like I'm acting too this because it be so much going on in my little brain that it causes inaction. But I notice when I get that one little answer, like I just say to myself, it's my choice, then everything get quiet and then I can just move. And I don't know, feel like somebody else needed that message today too. You feel me?
Yeah. I heard from
You
the
hear me?
good Lord. The good Lord got the good news to.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Baby Jesus in his sandals. We got it today.
Lord. Lord. Yes,
Lord.
Lord.
Or LAWDT, Lord.
The
Yeah.
land, Lord. That's who they're afraid of. The landlord
Oh
and
Lord.
the IRA, the IRS.
I be loving how old people do that. Like my grandmother, she still say wash, like instead of wash. Like where the R come from, grandma? Ara. What? Why the R? Why the R so long? Like what? What's really going on?
You gotta roll them R's.
That's
Can't
that's the ghetto roll. The ghetto R roll. Aura. Oh wait.
roll it on the river.
Wait. Oh, I can't take it. Bruh, not the R roll though. That is retarded.
Aura.
Like how the Spanish people got to. Oh, oh, I'm taking that. I swear I'm finna steal it. Okay, just letting you know.
That's it.
Oh, that
The
just
Aura.
did something to me. Oh, it tickled my soul for real.
The Spanish comes from the Latin comes from the Arabic, the
Oh,
Arabic
here you go.
comes from
The Lord.
the Lord. That's it.
Hell yeah. Your ass is crazy. I guess I'm just as crazy right with your ass because that shit was hilarious.
Hey, we got some more definitions. Give us some more
Man,
definitions.
I don't know, man.
We got a few. We got a few. Got a few more.
Said some definitions.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I got in
Tell
the
them
back.
about that other stuff you be doing on the late night. Tell them
That
you be giving out spiritual advice on the late night. Talk about that.
I don't know who called. Why Waffle House calling me right now?
Uh
What?
oh. Uh oh.
Okay. About that other stuff. What other stuff? What are you talking about? The witchcraft?
Yeah. Yes. That late night stuff you be doing.
Hold on. I can't hear you no more. Say it again.
That late night stuff you be doing. That magic you be working on the late night that you offer to the
Damn, my
public.
sound. Do it one more time. Cause my sound done fucked up this phone call.
The Lord called you.
Ugh, I'm so aggravated. Let's see. The sound was just not. Let's see.
Can you hear
Hold
me?
on.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, it might be better now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on, cause I don't even appreciate this right here. No, I don't want to, cause if I try to close, if I shut it down, it's gonna shut the whole thing down, and that
That's
sucks
all.
because
I'm come back in. That's all.
I cannot hear raggedy ass phone.
I'll just hang in there for a second till she come back on. We got a lot of shows this week. Definitely going down. Mm, we continuing to do what we doing up here. Mm. So yeah, like I said, she'll be here every week, man. You know what I'm saying? Until she does this on her own platform. So kind of give her a chance to warm up and get used to that. So she's going to continue to be over here the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Hello, hello.
Yes, man. Some
Can you hear
motherfucker,
me?
Stacy. Man, Stacy ain't here. I don't know who that is. Keep calling my damn phone. Anyway, from Waffle House. Okay, now what you were saying? For real, that shit
They
annoying.
said I
I
was
cannot.
mumble rapping. They said I was mumble rapping while you was gone. See what happened?
No.
I was like, "Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
Yeah, man. It's ghetto ass technology. That shit blows me. Like, why, man? Listen, I don't even. These phones is retarded. Like, how they supposed to be smartphones?
We're getting ready for
Phone
5G.
need to do something.
They're getting ready for 5G. They're like, that's why they don't want you getting too attached to these phones.
Man, listen, I'm miss find a way, so I'm finna find a way to have a phone that I don't gotta worry about shit. That shit just work. Exactly. Oh, testing, 1, 2, 3, my cats. Like, no, the fuck, this shit's supposed to work.
I'm about to go back and get one of them Nextel chirp phones.
Man, what? Go back to start back using payphones. Just nigga, if I'm not home, got a landline, and if I'm out, just page me or something. I'm not trying. I don't got
Page. Hit me
right.
on the
Exactly.
two way.
Right.
Regular one, two way.
Not the old school joint.
The joint that just beep like dee dee dee
Yeah,
dee dee dee.
that ping with your number so I can call you back. Gotta keep change in my pocket all the time.
I remember cats used to be lying, cutting their pager on and off, acting like somebody blowing them up. Like, ain't nobody paging you,
Right.
motherfucker. They put this
Nigga
shit on
belt.
vibrate, be like,
I'm dead.
then when your battery about to die, that's when the joint really start beeping. You think of somebody blowing you up with like low battery.
Right.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Let's talk about these services. You know what I'm saying? You be providing these services. Let's talk about these services since you're
Fast.
here. You got to do your commercial while you here. You understand? Got to do your
Right. Oh, I gotta
commercial.
sell, gotta sell, gotta sell.
Yeah,
So, I do the spiritual advising and coaching, etc. Um,
etc.
I have I think you put my website on there, yeah, the facebook.com tarot and spiritual workings.
Bam.
Um, boom, okay. You can go on there and book readings. I do spell work for people, but it's really a long drawn out process and turns out into like a spiritual guidance type thing, because it's me helping you program your mind with images and candles and herb correlations and mantras and affirmations, and so I kind of charge money, $300 for them type of services, because it's every 2 weeks we doing a reading to make sure it's like that. And because sometimes people minds not programmed all the way how they need to. So I prefer, if people asking me to do spell work, that you already doing this type of work, you just need a little boost, or you want somebody else focusing on this with you, that way, we can have the best interaction possible. I'm not doing no love work for nobody no more. No. If
Mm.
that nigga don't want you, baby, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, if that nigga ain't acting right, bitch, get you a side nigga.
Mm.
Okay, if you don't got no money, bitch, dump him or sell that dick. I don't know. I'm not doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Because oh no, too much. These people
What
be
happened?
too much.
What
Listen,
happened? What
I
they
don't.
did?
I'm not gonna get into people business, but these love work clients, like, I'm not doing it no more. Cause y'all not finna keep calling, bugging me about. Oh well, he said I told you this what you need to do. So if why
Mm.
you're not doing that? The card said that you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look, then I have to go real deep. Like, okay, well, if you did it, then why you said this right here about that when you was calling telling me about this right here? Oh, okay then.
Mm.
Because if you'd have handled that, then this wouldn't even have came up. And then, oh well, I said, okay, right. Let's not waste time. Is we grown or not? I don't like to have to talk to people
Grown
like that.
or
So,
no?
right, I don't like to have to talk to people like that. But sometimes people need to hear it like
Why,
that. So,
why not?
yeah, I mean, if I gotta put the mama voice on and start talking through my teeth at grown people,
Yeah, do
like
that.
I shouldn't
Just
have.
like that. Put the mama's teeth on and
Yeah,
talk
with
to
through the teeth, like I told you. you know,
her.
I just
Show
ooh, exactly. And then I'm a mother too, so I done got real good. I know you can hear me enunciate all these letters without my teeth moving. So but yeah, I done went off on a tangent, but that's that for the love work. But money protection, I'm with it, all day, every day. Doing evil shit to people, depend on how I feel. You want to kill people and smack their mother from a distance. Like, okay, I'm into putting in that kind of energy too, but it gotta be a read. I gotta know. I'm gonna read into it, make sure it's justice being served and not just you got an attitude. I'm not into the petty revenge work. I'm into the purposeful make us strike because we're taking out the king type action. So it have to be purposeful for me to get into things like that. I don't have people ask me to do abortions for women that's pregnant by their baby daddy, and like, no, I'm not finna. Why like, y'all on some other shit, other shit.
I'm about to be your screener before people.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
be
I'm sorry.
I'm be like sitting this way. I ain't talking about your screen. I'm saying your
Oh,
screener. I'm like, what you
oh
want?
yeah, right, for the
Nah, she
people.
don't do
Right,
that. She don't do that, fam. All right, next. What you
facts.
want?
No,
Nah, she don't do that, fam.
I'm
Uh-uh.
telling you, I'm gonna bring you on the team because I'm sure gonna need an assistant next. I got the nanny down.
Like
Down.
love? Nah, they don't need. Ain't no
But
love.
don't play with
Ain't
it.
no love down here. You gotta die to get love. All right. Don't y'all like Jesus? Don't y'all love Jesus? And why? Cause he died. All right then. What you want? No. She don't do that. She be like, I ain't getting no business. I be like, hey, you don't want to know what them people had told me.
Right, like just do the readings, boo. Just stick to the readings. Who
That's it.
fucked up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, but I'll indulge because I done, boy, my thoughts be sick and twisted sometimes too when I be pissed off. So, but I feel like I'm justified. That's why good stuff happens to me and bad stuff happens to people that fuck with me, So it's just kind of automatic. I don't have to do anything. I might go cry
I
like
think
I'm so tired of this,
everybody on here
and
want the
then
money,
bow.
want the money rich. So everybody,
Say it one more
it's like 75 people. It's like 75 people on here, whether comment or not. They want the money rich.
time. Yeah,
You
well,
tell them the money ritual costs money. Hey, tell them
oh,
the
most
money. Tell
definitely.
them.
Listen, I got a group now on Facebook. If y'all go add my regular page, just the Ora Alysa more, I got a group on there and I'll start advertising it. And I was doing some money rituals in there, and y'all can see how it worked for people. That way y'all can see, because I mean, I don't just put that type of stuff all the way out there because people not really, everybody not on the same level. So I like to be able to touch beginner, intermediate, and expert. That way everybody can, I can relate on every level, because I mean, I done been there, done that 2 times over. It don't take me long to
And,
learn. And
and
I
she
can
needs some money to look. Yes,
and
yes.
we
Yeah,
always
make that money ritual go right there.
right, that's right. Get your money up so I can get my money up. You feel? Each one give one.
Each one give 1,000.
Hello.
That's it, right?
Thanks. I also want to push this credit repair. Okay. I've been
Talk about.
posting my credit score up for y'all to let y'all see what's up. I don't have nothing. I think I got like 3 things, and it ain't even serious things on my credit right now because I
I
don't
got a
knock
20
off
credit
every,
score.
huh?
I got a 20 credit score.
A 20 credit score.
You have to help me out.
Oh no, yeah, I had to. That's terrible.
I think I got like a 21, 20 or
Um,
20.
well, I'm not fucking with you here. You dead.
So you got the credit repair and you got
Yeah,
the
got
drop
the
shipping.
credit repair. Okay, you can learn how to fix it, build it, personal credit and business credit. Okay, I
Mm,
got info on how to make the trade lines. I don't
mm,
know how many people know about them authorized user trade lines. You can call a company, right? Take $50, call a company and say you want to buy they debt. Buy somebody, people they buy and trade debt on the stock market all the time. They do that with your birth certificate and social too, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. So you can buy somebody's account that's in debt from a
mm.
creditor, crediting them creditors call your phone. You can call one of them, get the trade line, right? Pay like $50, 50 to 150. It don't really be a lot, but you can find out through them. Okay. It's a letter in my course. You can send that letter off to turn the debt into good standing, and then add the account onto somebody credit that doesn't have too many negative marks, and it's gonna boost your credit. Like not, maybe not immediately, but a week, 2 weeks. That's immediate to me. You know what I mean?
And that's
So
as
like
immediate as
my
it's
class
gonna get.
teaches all of this.
Yeah,
Say it again.
yeah. I mean, I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
You
facts.
know,
So y'all just y'all can invest in that, invest in yourself. You feel me? Get that credit together, because in the
mm,
end, like that's really what you living off of is credit. Once you operating as an adult, because you shouldn't have to pay for shit if
20,
we if we born on a free planet. You feel what I'm saying?
20, 20, 20. 2020. That's my credit score. 2020.
2020. Oh well, you in there if it's that high. You feel me?
No, no, it's negative 2020.
Negative 20. I'm dead.
Nah, we
Yes.
some business
Let's see what
credit.
else I got
I got
going on real quick to go and
7
get.
businesses with no credit.
You said what with no credit?
I got 7 businesses with no credit.
You know what? I'm dead.
You need to
I'm
get that together.
okay. We gonna work on it.
That's it.
Okay.
Lord,
Speaking of
Lord,
business, I got a business opportunity too. People want to do drop shipping. You don't have to have no inventory. All you gotta do is set you up a website, or you can advertise on social media. A vendors list has got over 200 vendors. Group access to a private Facebook group where vendors post their products. You can talk, ask questions. Other people put in reviews. And there's a training that all comes with this drop shipping opportunity or reselling. Um, this opportunity is $45. The credit repair class is $50 for right now because I'm doing a little special for everybody. If you click the link from the Facebook page, it's going to sell you 75 because it's usually $100 because of all the information that's in there, but I took it 25% off. And then for my birthday, I made it a little cheaper. So I'm trying to help some people, help some people, help some people.
help some people, help some people,
Right.
help.
And help me. You know what I mean? So,
Help me.
right. So, I got a few things for people if they trying to start their 2020 off right. Get yourself start your business, invest in yourself. You have to. And I mean that's how the rich get rich. They invest in themselves with knowledge and ideas. You feel me? You can be a
Yeah,
business owner and an investor, and then you good. You feel me?
I can invest in knowledge. I see it down there. You know,
That's
I
right.
see my cash app below hers. You know, hers is elevated, mine is going across. Invest in knowledge.
That's right. That's right.
Invest in knowledge and knowledge business. You understand what I'm saying?
Always taking gifts and etc. I don't
Right.
turn down no blessings. You
Except
feel me?
yeah, I'm taking them tithes and offerings. You understand? In the
That's
Lord,
right. That's right.
you know. Richard Pryor said he was daddy rich, and he had the Pointer Sisters singing, "You got to believe in something. Why not believe in me?" You
You hit
understand?
me. You hit me.
Daddy rich up in here.
Wow, wow.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, and I'm about to get back into my body care products too. I'm actually just signed my papers for a new house, so gonna be moving. I used all that Kobe sadness energy to manifest my little house. It wasn't really overnight because I've been looking at the house for about a week, but I'm talking about as soon as I said I'm using this energy and they gonna call me tomorrow about this house, I'm gonna go look at it, and then boom, the next day, bow. And they signed the papers moving Friday. You know what I'm saying? So once I get into my place, I'll be running,
Paper.
getting my website back going. Say what? Say it again.
Huh? Don't pay me no more.
Okay.
I'm
So,
getting my deacon on.
okay, all right. The ad libs, the Kirk Franklin going on in
Oh,
the background.
oh,
Yeah.
chicken.
Um, I'll have my yoni steams and toothpaste and deodorant and body butters and oils and all of that stuff. I do the spiritual oils too, oils, and I got some packages and stuff. That's all on my divine intervention page too. But finna revamp this birth control because I got some people that's willing to try some things, and so I'm gonna start talking more about it once I get it all put together. But I got some big things working for the people to help people kind of just live a life that's carefree but healthy at the same time. Because I'm the path. of least resistance type person. I'm lazy, so I like shit to be easy and convenient. Because I'm a little bougie, but a little ghetto, and I call it bougetto.
right?
So, yeah. So I'm just, just be trying to get it all together, put it all in order so I can put it out to the people because I know people need it. And I do like to help people, but I don't like to be taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
I
why I
guess
charge
you
my services, you
yeah,
feel me, for my energy because
yeah.
yeah, I mean, people see me out. You feel me? So I'm not going searching for people to pay for stuff. You know what I mean? Unless I'm advertising, but you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So I feel
Mhm.
like don't come in my inbox, calling my phone or none of that, asking for no free shit. Like no, I don't like that. I don't like people just asking me questions. Hey sis, well, what about this? No, send me a $5 donation and I'll answer your question. Or Google it the same way you was finna just ask me. You know what I'm saying? Ask Siri and she'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like don't you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
start
saying? I
doing
don't
that.
understand.
I'm gonna start doing that right there, man. Send me a $5 donation.
I mean, for real though, like you can go. The information is free out there. Why you come to me to get it? You feel what I'm saying? Because you want me to help you break it down. That's what it is. But that's taking my time and my energy when you could use your own brain to read and research the same way I could, the same way I did. You know what I'm saying? So no, you're not going to use me to be lazy without for no money. Like that's just what it is. I don't
Yeah.
understand why that's so. Why that's so hard to understand. You feel me? Say something. I mean, damn. You know. But whatever, I don't even, so I don't really be too worried about it because the people that take care of me, they take care of me, and I'm always able to, do what I gotta do. It just be the principle, you feel me, that I be trying to instill into people about good customer service and about, not the other way around where the client, the worker is cool to the customer, but where the customer gotta have etiquette for the person they shopping with too. You know what I'm saying? It worked both ways. You feel me? Like if you want somebody to just come up to you and start asking you for your shit that you done, you know what I'm saying? Or you gonna pay a doctor to tell you to ask a question. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay for the insurance in order for you to have to go to the doctor. You pay your phone bill in order to get to Google. You even gotta pay for a library card. It'd be $1 sometimes. So I mean, come on now. Let's get it together. Let's be realistic here. You pay at least $40 for your phone bill in order to be even get to me. So you want the information from my mouth, then I mean, either listen to the radio and catch it when it's free, or send me them dollars. See my cash out. It kind of is what it is. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. At 11:11 p.m. So it's real. uh, but
And
yeah,
we
and I think
done. We leave just like that. 11:11. We're gonna leave it right
I
there.
mean, if
I
they
heard
don't believe in nothing else, then like you said, believe in me. You feel me? The signs are everywhere. Is y'all watching
is
or
you
not?
watching or no? They over here watching us instead of watching us. You know what I'm saying? They over there watching us instead of watching us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, instead of looking in the
Um,
mirror.
looking in the mirror. In the mirror. You gotta add the ra. You gotta remember we was
Oh
talking about
Lord,
rolling the
you
R.
gotta add Hoteppery
The
on.
mirror. The mirror. The mirror.
Your ass is crazy.
Eh, you gotta say it. You gotta roll it though. You be like mirror.
Aura.
They be like, oh, mere aura. Mere aura. I was just over here looking in the mirror, Aura.
Mhm.
All right, so give him a final message before we go, because
Okay,
we done
final
passed 11:11.
message.
That's 11:12 right now.
Well,
Final
that's all
message.
right. They called it the first time. You feel me? They know what's
Mm-hmm.
up, money, money.
So
But
boom, boom.
final message for the people is just love who you are. You feel me? As is. You don't need to be more skinny or more thick or more this or more that, taller or cuter or smarter. Well, yeah, you do. It's always good to get smarter. So just scratch that one. But you don't have to be more. You can just be you. You feel me? And enjoy yourself there. And that's what makes you greater. The more you love yourself, the more your light shines because people can see that you're confident and happy. And confidence is what makes you happy because confidence makes you feel like you can do anything. And that's what I got for y'all. All right. Yes. That's right.
Absolutely.
They still sleep, Lord. Yes.
Absolutely. So if y'all want to see our sister every make some noise and let me know something. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Get at me. Holla at me. Get at me. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying? What I'm saying? And we up out of here.
Yes. Y'all be good.
Peace.